Welcome back, Rams. I'm Bailey Borkowski.
And I'm JJ McKinney.
The fires over the summer have affected so many people across the state. One of those people is Patsy Maroney, a volunteer at Vieston's Smith Mountain Park. The fire spread throughout different parts of the park and almost reached the main cabin where Maroney works. Maroney stated, "I've always loved this little park. I would hate to lose this resource. I hope they can protect this thing, and it's scary for me to see how close it got." Although the park was not burnt entirely, the fire definitely left its mark, and the aftermath of the fire will go on to be a valuable tool volunteers such as Maroney will use to teach people about fire safety.
This summer saw the Front Range engulfed in flames as fires burned across the state. Fires in Clear Creek Canyon, Boulder County, Montrose County, and many more. One of the most damaging fires that took place over the summer was the Alexander fire outside of Loveland.
The fire burned nearly 10,000 acres of land and destroyed over 26 homes over the course of the late summer. Firefighters across northern Colorado and Larimer County went to combat the fires that investigators said were man-made. Loveland Fire Rescue Authority was one of the main stations involved in the wildfire containment. Battalion Chief Kevin Hessler was with LFRA when the fires hit the Front Range.
We were having a meeting here at Station 1, and we received the call. Units got dispatched to the call out west at Alexander Mountain. And then once we arrived, with all of the information that was coming in, we started utilizing and getting county resources, which then allows us to be able to get aircraft in the air. Overall, they're very long days, generally look at about a 16-hour day. We started at 0600 and generally would get done up at the fire around 8 or 10 o'clock at night.
Hessler saw the evacuations firsthand, along with the work he and his fellow fighters had to do under the inferno.
A lot of the work in the beginning was trying to get into areas, into the remote areas, and identify where the fire was going, to see the path where it's going, which we were getting information from the aircraft, but also getting to those locations, determining how many houses were being threatened so that we could find out how many resources we needed to be able to protect those homes that are in the way of the fire. And then all those other agencies that come in is collectively working together as one big team to be able to take care of the fire as well.
With fire season raging on, fire leaders want to ensure that the community stays safe. And Poudre Fire Authority has taken the initiative with the Community Wildfire Protection Plan to keep our homes safe.
We'll try and execute what we put in the plan. Sometimes we don't get it all done. Sometimes we find something better that works down the road. So it can be a living document that we change and adjust to. It'll include a lot of that, but give folks a starting point so they have a degree of understanding, then to go out and educate. And that may be enough for many folks, but also give them resources to go out and continue educating themselves.
In the wake of fires that burned across Larimer County this summer, community members have come together. With the work of Poudre Fire Authority, SWCA Environmental Agency, and many others, they're working on a new wildfire protection plan. Poudre Fire Authority Risk Reduction Specialist Matthew Snyder, along with PFA, has seen the dangers of wildfires and needs the public to know how to stay safe.
This is a comprehensive plan that fire departments update every 10 years for their district to help us better prepare for wildfire incidents and really empower residents within our district to take practical steps to make their property and their homes as safe as possible.
The plan, which details strategies to mitigate the effects of fires in the area, receives updates to combat new challenges. Now, local fire authorities believe it's time for some safety changes.
This is actually the third iteration of their CWPP. The first one was developed by Chief Butler in 2006 and then updated by him in 2011. Asked us to come in and help him provide an update to bring the plan more into current conditions and with current technology. And
really important to update these things every decade to make sure we have the best plan possible to protect our communities.
The plan is a constant work in progress. but Snyder and Poudre Fire Authority believe it can't be completed without one thing.
People to know is that we need their input for the final draft of the CWPP. These residents really know their land and their communities best. A great CWPP is a team effort, not just between public entities, but also with our local partners.
The open house and community protection plan are just steps in a plan to keep the community safe. Like Snyder said, there are many different ways that the community can do their part to prevent wildfires before they happen. Actions like developing emergency action plans, lowering fuel levels on your homes, and reducing man-made embers from ignitions such as man-made fires, lighters, and cigarettes can stop wildfires before they happen. You can go to firewise.org for more details on fire safety.
Well, that's all the news we have for you tonight, Rams. Check out our YouTube channel for more content all week. Stay safe and have a great weekend.